Right, welcome to the 100th vlog outside 43 Browning Street. Let's go inside. This week on the House of Bread show, Adam's here to talk about Operation Christmas Child, and Kat gets confused making a box. Somebody gets stuck in a hole. I have to apologise about my underpants. Lionel says this.
One or two.
As well as much, much more. 100! Right, we can go. Don't die, Mr. Cameraman. Look out! No. Let's go in and see who we find. So you can see there's lots of stuff going on. Can you shut the door with your bottom? You can, Mr. Cameraman. Right, if you follow me around the corner, you'll come into our first section of the building. As you can see, it's not ready yet. Obviously, we're still working away. But this will be our library section. And we've got Kat and Lydia in here sorting books, so let's go and talk to them.
Hello.
Hello, Kat.
Hi.
You've been on the vlog before, haven't you?
Only as a ditz.
As a what?
A dit.
That was Dits, viewers. Lydia, yes, you have been on an outtake, but not on the actual vlog. Lydia, hello.
Hello.
What are you doing here, first and foremost?
Here at the House of Bread. I'm volunteering.
Why?
Because it's an amazing charity and you're all lovely, wonderful people.
Excellent. That from the I won't say that expression because that would be a bit harsh. So the vlog, have you watched some of the vlogs, haven't you, to keep in touch with what we're doing?
I have, yeah. They're wonderful. They keep everybody up to date and knowing what's going on, so it's great.
I'll have to have you back on more of these. What's your favourite part about the vlog? And can you think back to all the ones you've seen? Can you remember any specific moments that you've enjoyed?
The jokes.
The jokes.
Yeah. Yeah, they're brilliant.
We will have to have you back on. Thank you, Lydia. Right, we'll go around to talk to Kat. Now, Kat, you work for House of Bread.
I do.
The vlogs, do you enjoy them? No, I can't believe you haven't been on one yet.
No, I haven't. It's because I'm too good looking, really. That's fine.
So let's just keep it to the truth. What do you like about the House of Bread vlog? Do you think it's a good thing?
I think it's fab because it's really interesting. Rather than get like a boring newsletter, you get to see what's really going on. And my favourite was the Christmas one last year.
Now, you weren't working for us then, were you?
No, I worked a couple of months later. I started, yeah.
So you were spying on the vlog before you even came along?
I was trying to get into the company. They just wouldn't have me. So now they do. So it's good.
Well, I do think that's a good thing that people can watch this and have no idea. Well, we have no idea who they are, or they don't interact with House of Bread, but they see what's going on.
Yeah. And also I love that it's changing all the time with the vlogs. There's always something new happening, so it's really good.
That's not on purpose, viewers. That's not on purpose. Right, we'll go somewhere else. Thank you, girls, ladies. Right, where should we go? We'll go in here that says staff only. Now, this is the clothes room. Yeah, we can go in. This is the clothes room. Who do we find in here? Two people who have been on the vlog before. You haven't been on the vlog, Rachel? No. I'm sure. No, you haven't. Bethany has. You may remember Bethany from vlog number 95. I'll dub that in later. So, Rachel, if you want to come round here, and we'll ask you a question, because I know you love being asked questions. That's a lovely jumper you've just put up there. Don't fall. Don't die. You can come too, Bethany, if you want to, because I'll ask you both the same questions, and then you can decide whose is better. So, do you want to go round there? Directing as well. Careful. So, the vlog 100. Do you watch them? Even though Rachel works for House of Bread, do you watch them?
Yes, I do.
You're better than me. I don't watch them.
Honestly. And I share them on Facebook. Share it on Facebook.
That's very good. That's a very important bit because so many people who we were just saying to Kat see the vlog and have nothing to do with the charity, and it's a great way. What's your favourite bit about the vlogs, or your favourite vlog you've ever seen?
Oh, well, I have to say the one my daughter was on because she'll kill me if I don't, and it's got to be obviously the shining humour, Jack.
That comes from other people. What's your do you watch the vlog, Bethany? You don't have to say yes.
No, I know I do, yeah. But it's the same thing. It's just they're really funny, and yeah, it's good to keep up with everything that's going on. So yeah.
Do you think it's a good... Well, would you rather watch a vlog than a newsletter? I don't know what we have against newsletters. It's come up twice already now. But, like, do you think it's a good, exciting thing?
So so much effort to read the newsletter, whereas like if you watch it, you just put it on and watch it.
It's more environmentally friendly.
Yes, very true.
Yeah, you can't recycle a vlog.
We can't recycle a vlog. We try. We try very much. Well, thank you two very much. You can carry on clothes sorting. Thank you. Congratulations on being on vlog 100. Right now, oh look, we've got some boys threatening the girls here. Who's this? Right, let's talk to you first, Lionel. Because if anybody's been at House of Bread, they will have met Lionel. Have you ever watched the vlogs, Lionel?
One or two. Yeah.
One or two. I'm so glad.
I'm not at home on the computer, but I do eventually get to see all the blogs eventually.
Well, we always say, and I think we should start doing it. Now we've got our own building, we should have a showing of the vlog at some point during the week, so you could come along and watch it.
Oh, that'll be good. Yeah, because there's some people who do come in want to see it. They haven't got computers or anything at home.
Very true, very true. Do you think it's the ones you've seen? What do you enjoy about them?
The presenters, I find them.
I haven't paid anybody for this, by the way. Everybody's been very nice.
Yeah, sometimes it's amusing, and and it's just the way it's presented. It's not all. Sometimes it's not serious. Like some of the vlogs are very serious and all straight-faced, and that. And it seems to be, it's an entertainment.
Fantastic. Well, talking of entertainment, we recorded a bit earlier with Adam Conteray and Operation Christmas Child. So it's to Will in the past now.
Well, I've got some friends of mine that I'd like to introduce you to. Adam, who's over here. Adam, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
And Kat, who's the lovely assistant. And we're going to talk about Christmas Child. It's called, is it Operation...
Christmas Child.
Operation
Yeah,
Christmas Child.
Operation Christmas Child, or OCC.
While you're making the box then...
Oh, okay,
do you
so I'll
wanna
make
say
it...
Yeah,
I've got a
Kat's
multitask.
Yeah, you've got a multitask, and Kat's going to watch you. What is OCC in a
Okay.
couple of seconds for our viewer?
So OCC is a Christmas present made by a child and transferred from their hands to the hands of another child in a country where they wouldn't get a Christmas at all.
And what sort of countries might these boxes be going to?
They go to 150 countries.
Wow.
Yeah, all over the world, of all different faiths, and they basically contain fun stuff and some hygiene stuff, so those kids get a gift.
Well, I've got
Yeah.
a sample actually, Adam. One I prepared earlier. Come on, you should have kept up there.
Yeah,
Kat.
let me
Oh,
reverse it. I've
all
made
right.
a lot of these, so
Okay.
you face it like that,
Oh, yes.
and then just pretend you're making, I think pizza box people.
Yeah,
you
pizza box
sort of
people.
Curl those down,
Yeah, that's it.
and then curl that round.
Fantastic. Oh, look at that. Awesome. Right. So now we've made our box.
Yes.
And you were saying to me that in order to make this as a gift for a small child,
Yeah.
you could go into various retailers, but you can name check some because you like some particularly,
Yeah, we work with Shoe Zone
right?
and The Entertainer, and a lot of those will have these boxes for people to take. Or in Stafford, you go to House of Bread, you can pick
Yep,
one up,
we can pick
or
one up.
Stafford Beacon.
Yeah.
Having a shoebox helps because they really are hard to find. So if you've got one like this, great. If not, get a regular shoebox and just gift wrap it,
Right.
and then you're
Okay.
away. Yeah.
So you've got one already prepared with an ideal
Yeah.
content. So
Yes.
what have we got in here? Whoa! Right,
Okay,
it's a check advert for Wilco's.
Yeah, there you go. So basically, there's 4 categories. So your first one is hygiene. So these kids, a lot of them are going to be sharing toothbrushes
What
and
sort of countries
yeah.
are we talking about?
Africa,
Yeah.
some of the poorer African countries, and further into Eastern Europe, Moldova, that sort of
Yeah.
place. So soap, face cloth, toothbrushes, toothpaste.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a ledge,
Oh, look at that.
so I can put them all there. Actually, we can put them
Your
on top
lovely
of there.
assistant could help you.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, we've also got a soft toy in there.
Yeah, soft
Cuddly
toys like
toy.
the fun categories,
Yeah.
cuddly toy. It wouldn't be complete without sweets,
Sweets.
so you can get these multi-packs. We say put sweets but not chocolates.
Okay.
And then education, so
Oh,
things
right.
like felt tips.
And all of this, I'm
Yeah.
looking at here, has cost me less than
Less than a fiver.
£4.61.
Yeah, and
So-
that's from buying it. A lot of families will have this sort of stuff kicking around,
Fantastic.
so you can put
So
things in.
in terms of you go around and collect all these and coordinate it, and we'll put out
Yeah.
the website and the contact details.
Yes,
And how many do you roughly aim to get out to there?
right. Across the world, about 10 million come in every
10
year.
million.
But there's about 350 million children in need. So actually, we're only doing
350 million
yeah,
children.
in the whole world that
the
could
whole
really
world.
benefit from a Christmas present.
Wow.
So it really is that simple. It's just giving them a Christmas present. And when they get this, because they're in some of the poorest circumstances out there, it just shows that someone out there loves them. It's a very
Yeah.
simple message. And there's a thing called the greatest journey. So in some countries where it's allowed, they learn about Jesus' life on earth and what he's done for
Fantastic.
them.
And how many
yeah.
out of these hundreds and thousands, how
Yeah.
many do you personally contribute to that?
I contribute now by giving away the boxes. It's difficult to count, but I know the Staffordshire area did about, I think it was 13,000 last year.
Wow.
So we're very generous here in Staffordshire.
So if people
Yeah.
want to get in touch with us, they can pick up the boxes or the
Yeah.
beacon, and we'll put up the website.
Yeah.
And basically, people need to do this.
Yeah,
and
yeah, for sure.
when do you these are available when?
They're available now onwards. Well, I'll leave some.
Okay.
And yeah, they're collected in the first 2 weeks of November. They can be dropped off at House of Bread. Most churches take them,
Yeah.
and also Shoe Zone outlets.
Fantastic.
They take the boxes in.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Adam, thank you very much indeed. Kat, I'm not sure if you got the job for making those.
No,
Thank you
we're
very
not,
much anyway.
sorry.
Right. Okay.
Thank you, Will. Right, now we will go and talk to another person who, again, if you've been at House of Bread, I've got to track him down here, he's running off. Here he goes. If you've been down to House of Bread, you will recognise this face. Dave, let's talk to you in the entrance to a toilet that was blocked up.
Do we mention the secret?
The secret toilet. So yes, this is one of the things that we've done to the building. This was boarded up. It used to be an old pub, and Dave very helpfully deconstructed a wall.
No, it was Pete and Joe. Pete and Joe.
There might actually be a little clip I can play now of Joseph actually stuck in the hole in this wall.
It was about here.
It was, yes. And he nearly very much hurt himself.
There,
So Dave, vlog 100, which is
this
this one. Which is this one. Have you been on? Yes, you've been on the vlog for catering.
Been on a couple. Yeah, making appeals and stuff.
Do you enjoy them?
No, not at all.
I've not paid Dave.
Terrible, terrible things to be done.
Is it? I mean, when people come on and actually do it, and they realise when they sit on the sofa, there's literally a couple of iPads on stands and things. They go, "Oh, I was thinking there was going to be lots of technology, but there really isn't, is there?"
No.
Does that make it easier to talk rather than somebody thrusting a microphone in your face?
No, all the magic's done in the editing, I know that much.
That's what I did pay him for. Well, have you got any use for that rope?
I was going to tie some ladders together so that they weren't so wobbly and rickety, because we might need to get upstairs at some point, but I don't know.
Well, yes, go ahead. I think we should go down to the cellar. What I'm going to do now is Lisa isn't here today. Hello. Did he disappear? Lisa isn't here today, but we can go into the past. Do you remember when it was summer last week? Yep. That's when we did the interview. So, to me in the garden, talking to Lisa. Right, so through the power of editing, I have travelled back in time to when Lisa was with us. So if you follow me, Mr. Cameraman, here is Lisa working very hard, as you can see, at home. That chair is there to stop the door opening, so I'll pull this one down. Lisa!
Yeah, it wakes me up a bit.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Very well, thank you, very well. Lovely, lovely day.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous.
So, 100 vlogs.
100 vlogs.
Why don't we go back to the very first vlog, which I believe you were on.
Was I? I think you were. I don't remember that.
I think we'll check that. We'll check that. What has happened since 100 vlogs at House of Bread? What did you do? What do you do now? What do you enjoy? What don't you enjoy? I'm just getting them all out of the way now, so I don't have to do them later. Yeah. Speak for a few minutes, Lisa.
Okay, right. What did I used to do? I used to be coordinating and administration manager. I then became general manager. I then became general manager and catering manager, and then I became general manager, catering manager, and volunteer coordinator. And yes, I have been home.
You've always been General Dog's Body.
I have.
It's just escalated.
It's just got more. But isn't this building fabulous? Isn't this brilliant?
Well, I like to think, looking back to that first vlog and where we are now, is there any way you would have thought we would be where we are now on vlog 100, where we were on vlog 1?
No.
Short, but well said.
No.
So, let's be ambitious. Vlog 100,
Yes.
vlog 200.
Vlog 200.
What would you like to see House of Bread or the vlog being, or you doing at that point?
I'd like to be retired on a boat somewhere with a pint in my hand. No, seriously.
That's like a couple of years. It's not even a couple of years.
No, yeah, it is. Yeah, well, hopefully I'll be retired on a boat with a. No, I want this place open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I would like there to be emergency accommodation in Stafford, whether we provide it or whether somebody else does. I would like to have nobody sleeping on the streets in the evening.
That would be fantastic. We'll look back on those wishes at vlog 200 with probably a little bit of what a shame. No, I'm sure it will happen. I'm sure it will happen.
I mean, there's no point not having dreams, is there? Because if we hadn't had the dream of, open for more than 1 day a week, or if we hadn't had the dream of going out into different communities, or if we hadn't had the dream of having our own building, we wouldn't be here now, would we? So carry on dreaming, folks.
I'm going to spring this on you because I didn't pre-warn you. Okay. Your favourite vlog bit that you've seen over the past couple of years, past 100 vlogs?
Oh, crikey. Do you know, I have to admit, I don't think I've actually watched every 100 vlogs.
I haven't either.
No. My favourite bit. They've all been good in their own little way. I mean, we've always had we've always managed to put a bit of humour in there. We've lots of serious stuff as well. But can I just say, I mean, over the 4 years that I have, almost 4 years I've been with House of Bread, I think I'm the only person who looks younger.
That is true. We might have a montage of how old we've become, especially me. I saw a picture of me. Was it the second anniversary service at St Mary's? I looked like a child.
Yeah, you look like a teenager. You really did. Yeah, but look how you've blossomed now, Jack.
Withered, I think.
Blossomed.
I think my favourite bit involving you, Lisa, was definitely when you blew up.
That did go through my mind. Yeah. Took a while to get me back together again, but hey, we're still here.
Well, thank you very much for being here.
And congratulations, House of Bread. Thank you, I must say, to all our amazing volunteers. If nobody's thanked you yet on this vlog, I'll do it. You are amazing guys. We couldn't do this. We couldn't run this without you. Thank you so much for giving of your time and your passion and your energy. And just carry on doing it, please.
Well, without wanting to sound too weird, every volunteer has gone through you, Lisa. So, for you to say thank you.
Would you mind to define that, please? Thank you.
For you to say thank you, does mean a lot. So, yes, I reiterate Lisa's thanks. Right, back to me in the future. Right, thank you, me. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to magically go down into the cellar and I am going to be interviewing Will. Right, hello, Will. We are in the cellar. The lovely cellar. What happened down here?
There was a bit of a fire, which is why it's looking so black and horrible. But we've got plans through a lot of our friends that we're working with to turn this into the storage where we're going to have the freezers and the fridges. So it's going to be cleaned out, lined, and fit for proper use.
Mm. Right, and it did actually look a lot worse than this, but some people from NCS have been down cleaning it out. So, vlog 100, you've been on.
I've been on everyone.
Not on everyone, nearly everyone.
97 probably.
But what as the director of the House of Bread, have you seen a real increase in interest from the vlog?
There's been a massive increase in the viewing of the vlog, but it's being used by other organisations. So I know that some people at Stafford Borough Council and Stafford County Council use our vlogs in some ways when we're talking about different projects we're involved with. So our content has become more and more, and in some cases, we've had to sort of say, oh, well, we can't talk about that because it's going to go on too long. So we've got so much news to get into a vlog that it's become a challenge to editorially squeeze it in. We used to say, oh, we can only talk about two or three things. Now we've got about 7 things, and we have to choose the priorities. So I've noticed that the content has got much more vibrant. We're dealing with so many more different people. There are people who are watching this from all around the world. We looked at the stats. There's some people in very funny...
Well, I think most of those are mistakes.
Oh, all right then. What, in Kurdistan, you mean?
Well, and we must say thank you to Joe, Joseph Cheetham Wilkinson, who started this all off.
He was on the very, very first one. So, Joe, I know you watch these vlogs, so thank you for sort of starting that. And I hope you would agree that we've evolved it in a way that has sort of got its own little character, hasn't it? It's sort of evolved and turned into quite an interesting combination. And credit to you, Jack, because you do all the interviewing. It's developed a style and a content. And I think it works, and I really know from the people who view it that it's a good way of getting 10 minutes worth of up-to-date vlog time.
It used to be 5 minutes.
It used to be 5 minutes, now 10 minutes. But it's a really good way of getting a flavour of what we're about, the vibrancy of House of Bread, the challenges that we face, the reality of what we're doing, because you see sometimes how tired we are.
It's the light, darling.
And there's no makeup this morning. And it also gives you an insight when we interview people, just how varied the work is. So, yeah, roll on vlog 200, that's what I say.
Out of the first 100 vlogs, what has been your favourite moment?
I think the Christmas vlog was terrific because it just really captured the busyness. It was like Father Christmas's little den with his elves, and we had loads of people dressed up, and it just really showed the whole gearing up for Christmas, which has become huge for us. And this year will be even more significant. And you saw the work we're doing with Adam. We can do a lot more now, and a lot more caring and a sustainability around a lot of our friends. So in the early days, it was very much the dealing with the crisis. Now we're talking about a much more sustainable approach to looking after families and individuals who are homeless and rough sleeping or just vulnerable. So yeah, the vlog 100, the outtake, they vary really. I think Mrs. Morris going around the edge of a wall, which I think was vlog,
That was a highlight.
vlog 91. Definitely worth going and have a looking at that, because that was just...
Well, how do you know it was vlog 91?
Viewer. But yeah, the Christmas one for me. But do you know, all of them, if I look through, when I go onto the new one that goes up on the Monday afternoon, I often have a quick look, and I quite often go back. And some of the most viewed ones, particularly where we've worked with companies who do their corporate social responsibility, and Risual, who are doing work with us again this year, twice before the end of the year, they did a massive project with us about a year ago. And I've watched that vlog number tick up. So it's great as a piece of historic work about House of Bread, and you can access it off YouTube all the time. So again, I always say to people, when you get involved, go and watch a couple of vlogs and get a flavour of what we're about.
So I think that's probably vlog 1 and 10 sorted there from all that talking. Right, now what we'll do is, if you get back behind the camera, we'll go for a quick tour of 43 Browning Street. Right, I can only apologise for the very sharp edit there, because we thought everybody who wanted to be on the 100th vlog had turned up. But no, look what the Morris dragged in. It's Jeanne Morris, or Mum. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So yes, I was speaking to everybody about the vlog and what it's, not meant to them, but what they like about it and whatnot. So have you watched all 100 probably?
Just about, Jack. I have to admit that there've been one or two that I've missed, but I've watched just about all of them. Yeah.
Not good enough. Everybody else had watched all 100.
I think they might be fibbing.
Yes, they were. So, do you enjoy? I mean, you always text me if you've particularly enjoyed a vlog or something. Do you think they're a good thing?
I do. I think they're absolutely brilliant, because I realise that to get all that information in a newsletter each week would...
Again, we haven't prepped the newsletter comment. I don't know if anybody does a newsletter who watches this. I'm so sorry. Sorry, carry on.
I'll tell you why, because I do an email for street passers each week. Yeah. And I know what a slog it is, any street passers watching this, to read through it. And it has repetitive information so that nobody misses anything. And I just think, wow, if I could do a little vlog each week, but it wouldn't be nearly so interesting because it would just be me on my own. So
I'm not saying anything.
But that's why I say about the newsletter, because it would take a long time to write all of that. It would be hard not to miss anything out. Because it's one person's brain, whereas the vlog inspires people to contribute. And also, so it's a long time to compile and then a long time to sit and read. So I think the vlog is much more entertaining and memorable. And if you forget something, you can just click back and have a look.
There you go. Yes, I do think that is the main... Well, that's why we started doing it, so thank you. So of all the 100 vlogs, what's been your favourite? Because you've been on a couple... So what's been your favourite... What's your experience of being on the vlog? Let's do that one.
My experience of being on the vlog has been very pleasurable while I've done it. I haven't enjoyed watching it back so much. But my favourite thing about the vlogs is the way Jack always says the same thing at the beginning of every vlog. And I haven't found the time yet, but I'd love to go through them all and see, because it seems to be exactly the same every week. And apart from the fact he wears different clothes, you'd think he just puts that bit in every week. Like somebody called me for my street pastor email, the queen of copy and paste, but I'm sure you're not the king of copy and paste.
I do say welcome to the House of Bread show one more time every week, and much more. Well, I don't think people at home appreciate that every morning that we record the vlog, I have to look back at the previous few and make sure I'm not wearing the same thing. So there's a lot more that goes into it. That's a lie. So your favourite thing about your favourite part of a vlog?
My favourite.
You've had more time to think about this than anyone else.
My favourite. I have to, and this is really. Sorry, what's the word? I can't think of the word now. But it's not serious at all, and I'm sorry, but I have to say my favourite bit of the vlog is the outtake. And I have to say one of my favourite outtakes was the one with me walking around the windows at the what room with something hall.
Oddfellows.
Oddfellows Hall. I don't know why I felt stupid doing it. It felt even more stupid watching it. But no, I love the outtakes and the one with Joseph up in the ceiling here on the finding signal for his phone, and just all the little things that Jack notices. I really love that.
Thank you very much, Jan. So it's back to me at some point. I don't know where this is going to be edited in, but I won't reference it. So yeah, back to me. So yes, this is the cellar. This is where we're going to have a lot of storage, and there's got to be some freezers and things down here. So it will look a lot different when we clean it up and stuff. There's a bit out to the garden we saw earlier. So follow me back up the stairs. Oh, nearly fell. Mind your head, cameraman. So when we come to the top of the stairs, we've got the toilets. Now, in here we will have some toilets and also a shower block, because that will be really important for some of our friends who may not necessarily have access to a shower. So hopefully give them a little bit of a dignity back. Then we come out through into the main room. Then we go in here, which will be a nice little office meeting area that Will can use, or a nurse, when the pop-up nurse, Suzanne, comes along. So that's this bit. Then we go back out into the main room, into there that we've already been in, which is where we will have our clothes bank. So we're going to have a changing area set up, and we're going to have all sorts of mirrors and things so people can sit, basically like a shop, a changing room in an actual shop, but it's all going to be free. Right, back out into the main room. Watch your step, he's walking backwards. Now, in this area, this is going to be the main dining area. So we're going to have tables and these chairs set up all around them. So, as you know, House of Bread now, this is basically what it's going to be like. But we hope, because we're open all day, it's not going to be as intense and so many people in all at once. I hope you like my voice, because it's getting really annoying now. I'm talking constantly. We've already had a look at our library section. And now here is the kitchen. This is where the kitchen's going to be. It's going to look very different to this. We're going to have a proper industrial standard kitchen. So the food is going to be absolutely wonderful if a kitchen makes a difference. Then follow me through the back, where we had a chat with Lisa. And you'll see now it looks very different to when we had the chat with Lisa, because we've had some people from NCS in clearing out. So this is going to be a really nice garden area. And we're going to have Matt Long down from the community garden to put some flower beds in and make it a really nice area. And the best part about it, we've been spending most of the time out here when it's been sunny, because the sun is on here all day. So it's absolutely fantastic. So that's it. We're going to stop talking eventually now. That is vlog 100. Thank you so much for anybody who's watched all 100. I'm not sure there's any of you out there. But yes, thank you to everybody who just watches 1, watches 2. Thank you so much. It's exam week this week, so we had some people have results this week and last week. I know some of you watching will have had results, Ryan and a couple of other people, so I hope they went really well. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you back in a studio for vlog 101. Goodbye. Don't know what all the pointing was about.
This is fucking wrong with it. mother just on time delivery.